Welcome back to the week 4 of the cross-country training log. This was the first week we had experienced strides, so getting up there in the speed development. Speaking of strides, Monday, June 29th, that was 45 easy, and I had 8 strides at mile pace. Alright, on deck is 45 minutes easy with 8 strides. We're gonna head to Circle C, do some loops, get our strides in. Howdy. I'm on my way back. That's cool. Those hurt quite a bit to get back from being the first time doing strides or any sort of mile pace since my last race, which happened the week before my week off. So yeah, 7 miles. Ended up being 50 minutes. It's about right. Just a healthy amount. And the secret ingredient. Not so secret now, huh? Grab my fork. Yum. And then Tuesday, classic. It's like, Sam, the only thing you do is easy runs and fartleks. Yeah, I know. Might be a little boring for you guys to watch, but we're building, so boring is good. Tuesday workout. Today's a fartlek. We have 2x4 reps of 40 seconds on, 80 seconds off with 3 or 4 minute break in between sets. It's gonna be a good day. Second last one's always the hardest one. Let's get it. Last one, best one. Let's get it. Nice. All right, that was 2x4 by 40 seconds on, 80 seconds off. Cool down time. Alrighty, time for post-run thoughts. We just finished up the session at Bowie. I hit my splits. I was around 450 average for my splits. I probably should have been 530 because it was 3K to 5K pace. But we're on the track instead of grass. There's more energy return, so I figure it balances out. Yeah, the shoes I was running with have like 320 miles on them at this point. New Balance Feel So Rebel V5s. They're pretty solid shoes, but I ordered a pair of Adidas ID0 Evo SL in the silver colorway, so we're excited for that to come in. Here's my old teacher. The humidity was like through the roof. We're in the truck today, having a blast, as always. I listened to the Cameron Hanes and Marco Langan podcast, where Cameron Hanes talked to Marco Langan about Marco Langan, so that was fun. And then Tuesday as well, went to go get a lift in. Yeah, every lift I do is also core and hip mobility. Wednesday was 35 minutes easy, which we actually went 42 minutes. So that was unplanned, but it's fine. Alright, it's Wednesday morning. We're going out for 35 minutes easy. Another day, another dollar. Let's get it. Time for post-run fuel. It's about right. Booyah. Yum. Thursday, 45 easy in strides. Then another day, this is the second time of the week that we had strides, so I was a little bit more prepared on Thursday than I was Monday. Thursday, we're back at it, 45 minutes today with 8 strides afterwards. New shoes on the feet. Adidas Evo SLs. They feel great. Let's get it. Stride number 1. Stride number 2. Let's get it. Stride 3. Let's go. Yeah. Friday, another 35 minutes, easy, 5 miles. We went to the record store called Veneer, and I got a bunch of CDs and a vinyl called Oogity Boogity. It's Friday. We're out here, slept in, so it's hot. 35 minutes on deck, halfway through almost. Get it. Time for post-run thoughts. It's hot. I'm almost done. Lift afterwards. Yum. Yeah, so Saturday, July 4th, very hilly long run, and listen to my new CDs on the way there. It is Saturday, 4th of July. We're headed to the Born to Run Track Club. So we're headed over to Hill Country Middle School. I'm gonna do my long run on the beforehand, and then while they're all getting there and warming up, I'll be done. Just hanging out and talking shop, and then I brought my camera, so be taking photos and videos, just having fun. All right, Saturday morning long run started. 65 minutes on the clock. This is unfriendly territory because we're in Westlake and I went to Bowie, so cross country sort of rivals because Bowie is the best at cross country. Westlake's just trying to get there. So yeah, got the route on my phone, and should take me out about 4 miles, and then I'll come back and hopefully that'll be 65, 7:30 average pace. Get it. Alrighty, run done. Got the Minecraft album on the CD. Honestly, these are the times, just perfect. I did my long run. It was horrible. We're in the Westlake Hills. There's a reason why it's called Westlake Hills, because it's just hills. So when I wasn't going downhill, I was going uphill. Like, I don't know, 8 miles, 65, 70 minutes. Not a bad effort. If I'm gonna go hilly, I'm gonna go hilly. We're pulling out. We got to see a lot of fun races. There was a sub 4 attempt in the 1600. I think out of 3 guys, 1 guy got it, so that's really cool. I was videoing, so I'm gonna chop those up and edit them and see if I can make some art. Yeah. Just the start of the day. We're gonna have a great day. Probably lift at some time today and then take a nap. And then we're gonna see Kanye tonight, July 4th, San Antonio Alamo Dome. Yeah, let's get it.
Dude, I hope they do the wave at the Kanye concert.
So that's the week. Sunday's an off day, as per the usual. But yeah, that's it for training. Tallied up 38.9 miles, so almost 40 miles, which is starting to get near the rep mileage. I think I was supposed to be at like 60, 55, 60 last year, and then I got injured and had to go down to 30, 40, and that was not enjoyable to be on low mileage in cross country. But so we're about where we were last year. My sleep average for this week was 7 hours and 11 minutes, so a little on the low side of where it needs to be, but that's something I'm working on, and slowly but surely I'm developing the habit of going to sleep on time. But yeah, that's the week. Alrighty, it's time for Sam Speaks. This week, my mind is on country music. That's nothing new. I mostly listen to country music. I think about comparing it to other genres like hip hop or rap, and it seems like the two fan bases or attitudes are nearly opposites. I think a lot of people listen to a lot of different types of music, and it's likely that people enjoy both genres that I'm talking about, but their opinions of the music are probably pretty different. For instance, when I'm listening to hip hop or something with like a hard like drum beat, boom, 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 it's like, I'm up, I'm active, and getting things done, and can't take me, you can't handle me. I'm a machine. And with country music, it's like, there's a slower beat and it's more calm, and you're just experiencing life and just talking about it. And I find that I can't listen to hip hop or rap just completely. Like, I know people that only listen to hip hop or rap, and they don't listen to music that much. They listen to a lot of music, but it's not every second of the day. Kind of like what I do. I'm wake up, go out on a run, listening to music if I'm solo. You won't catch me listening to music on multiple people run, because I'm a good person, or I try to be. And get home, shower, get out of the shower, put the AirPod back in, make the breakfast, music. Watch something. That's, maybe my brain just needs stimulated all the time, or else I just can't handle it. And that's the effect of social media, and it's not really my fault. So I'll just blame social media and continue listening to music. But anyways, I listen to so much music that I can't just handle the hard driving beat all the time. I like a little bit of hip hop in a little bit. That's the key word. And then country music. When I'm talking about country music, I'm not Luke Bryan or Morgan Wallen or Luke Combs or those people. More like, I listen to a lot of Charlie Crockett. I just enjoy that more authentic. Bands probably people don't know, like, I don't know, one I've been listening to is Low Gab. One I've been listening to is Mountain Grass Unit. Yeah, Dwight Yoakam, Briscoe, a little bit of indie, I'll listen to anything if I feel like it's authentic. And I feel like a lot of the new age country stuff, and really a lot of new age music, or all music, just feels inauthentic. Maybe it's because I listen to music all the time that I need something to be authentic, because I hate feeling like I'm being taken advantage of, or I'm being fake or something like that. So yeah, I don't listen to a lot of hip hop for that reason. It's a lot of people like bragging and stuff. Another difference between hip hop and country music in the fan bases seem to be not only authenticity but loyalty. Stereotypic country music person is working class, hardworking, working every day, truck, beer, and then the hip hop is kind of also working class, but in the city. Got my car and my 40 and hitting the switch on the offs. A lot of hip hop fans don't have the loyalty that country music fans do, I feel like. And obviously there's fans that will stay by any artist, no matter what the genre is. Maybe those super fans, but it's more pronounced in country music, I feel like. Yeah, maybe that's why a lot of rap artists or hip hop artists are moving to country music, like Post Malone and Beyonce. Everybody sings about girls, if they're guys, and everybody sings about guys if they're girls. That's kind of universal. I've been listening to a lot more Kanye West recently, and that's pretty controversial, because he said some bad stuff about Jewish people and gay people and white people and black people, slavery, stuff about Indians and Asians, and he's pretty much knocked out every demographic. He's like Conor McGregor, but with words. He's an interesting guy. He's definitely, like, he had an interview where he's talking about, like, oh, I'm talking to 10 years in the future audience. I'm from the future. Like he said, interviews that you hate now, you're gonna like in 10 years. And it's true. And maybe that's just because he's gotten crazier. Guy makes crazy songs and puts on crazy shows. Maybe he's crazy. Sort of at school, people tell me what to think, and they tell me, like, oh, don't control people based on the way their brain works. Like, if someone thinks they're gay, then they're gay. Or if they think they're a different gender, they're a different gender. And it doesn't directly harm me. It's hard to draw the line where someone who has bipolar disorder or when Kanye West has a mental disease and he says something that's socially unacceptable that doesn't directly harm me. You know, I feel like it does harm people, but the minority of people. Maybe I shouldn't be comparing the two. These are both very, very touchy subjects and should be handled with care. But separately, I don't think anybody would disagree with me in those 2 points that I just said. But put them together and then people start to get mad. So, you know, I'm just trying to figure out the world one argument at a time. I was talking to the preacher at my church lunch, and I was like, oh, what music do you listen to? Because we were talking about how I went to the Kanye concert, and it was crazy. You know, crazy guy puts on crazy shows. Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, I listen to the Metallica, Black Sabbath, like the best rock bands. And we got to talking about how, you know, rock peaked in that era, and it was funny. And he was like, yeah, I don't take much stock in I just listen to what I want to listen to, and I don't let that get in between me and God and my faith. And so maybe that's assuring. That's what's on my mind. So that's it's all confusing, but that's Sam Speaks for this week, and let me know what to talk about next week in the comments, and try to have an open mind about things that you haven't considered yet, even the things you have considered. So I'll see you next week.